miała o tym wiedzieć. Ale ona się nigdy nie zastanawiała, z czego się żyje. Ona nigdy o tym nie mówiła, że a co wy jecie? Ze mną ona się dzieliła. Do ciotek ona napisała tam, żeby posyłały. Te ciotki miały jakiś sklep, no jakby powiedzieć, taki małe, nie delikatesy, ale czekolady i
taki kolonialny.
Kolonialny taki sklep, jakiś mały kolonialny sklepik, czy coś takiego. Te dwie ciotki, siostry były jej. I ona do nich napisała, żeby one posyłały jej cytryny, cukier w kostkach i czekoladę. I żeby to, i one nie wiedziały i one to posyłały. Przychodziły takie paczuszki i to było dla mnie. I tym ja się miałam żywić.
Aha.
To kostki w tej cytrynie. Ja nigdy nie byłam głodna. Ja nigdy nie byłam głodna. Ona mnie tak żywiła i dzieliła się z tym, co ona miała.
But wasn't it risky to have some Ukrainian guy coming on a regular basis bringing food?
And how risky. And how risky. Ja nie wiem jak byśmy przeżyli. Ja w ogóle nie mogę tego pojąć. Osobiście nie mogę. Dlatego, że ona o tym w ogóle nie wiedziała. Bo gdyby ona wiedziała, to ona by była wyrzuciła momentalnie. Bo ona by to uważała za coś, co się za jej plecyma zrobiło, za nieuczciwość w stosunku do niej. A ona tego nie tolerowała. Nie tolerowała. Trzeba było być uczciwym, mówić prawdę, to było wszystko w porządku. Nie daj Boże, jakby ona to wiedziała, to by ich była wyrzuciła.
Now, at some point, you start sneaking outside of the flat in daytime.
Because we had to eat. Moja matka przyszła, jak getto się paliło. I moja babcia popełniła samobójstwo, prawda? To było tragiczne, strasznie. I ona rzuciła się z 3. piętra i nie umarła na miejscu. I nie, jeszcze żyła. I moja matka musiała ambulans i lekarzy, a getto się zaczęło palić. I tenże Colt, gdzie ona pracowała, posłał jej lekarza, ambulans i to wszystko. I ona uprosiła tego lekarza, żeby wyzwolił tą matkę z tych bóli, żeby jej dał, i ten lekarz jej dał zastrzyk, żeby matka, i przy matce przeciwokraść. Jak ta biedna matka zmarła, to ona uciekła z getta, wzięła opaskę i szła w ciągu dnia przez całe miasto znowu i przyszła do nas.
So then there's
I
four
nigdy jej nikt nie zaczepił. Nigdy jej nie zaczepił. Wtedy to było w ciągu dnia, nie była godzina policyjna. W nocy była godzina policyjna. W ciągu dnia zdjęła opaskę i szła.
So then there is 4 of you in the flat hiding.
And here are 4 of us. Now she has the 4 of us. And she liked my mother very, very much. She didn't like the other 2. No, I mean, she didn't show it to the extent. She did not make them feel uncomfortable, put it this way, no. But she didn't like, she liked my mother very much. And she had, whatever she had to discuss, whatever she wanted, was with my mother. Always with my mother. And of course, me. But, my mother was the one. She respected my mother greatly. And so then she had 4 of us. So one had to eat. So I was going down. My mother made a dirndl for me, you know what that is. and I had braids, and I looked like a little German girl, a German child walking the street. Nobody ever looked at me. I mean, I could have passed Gestapo and SS and soldiers and non-soldiers. They never gave me a second look in that district. Nothing. I looked like one of them, and of course, if anything, I could speak. By that time, I could speak German. Well, but I was always very apprehensive about not being spotted by somebody who would have known me from before. In other words, from the local population, locals, Poles, Ukrainians, and that was not very good for me, but I had to do it. And I was in a German part of the town. I was in the SS district. I was, from that point of view, you couldn't have been. You were in a lion's den, but it was the most secure, probably, from that point of view. But on the other hand, when I was going shopping, even though they were only for Germans, all the shops were nur für Deutsche. Nobody else could shop there. But those who were buying were maids. The local maids, local Polish girls, Ukrainian girls, and so on, who were working for them, who were their maids, so to speak, right? So it wasn't very comfortable for me. So consequently, when I'd come, I never queued. I never wanted to give myself more than the limited time most possible. I never queued. I went straight, like, it was not very nice, but I had to do it, and I went straight, and I demanded to be served. I demanded to be served. I said, I haven't got the time, I need this, and this, and quickly. And I had with me the photographs, 2 photographs in a folder of the man whose apartment we were in. And those photographs were a lifesaver for me, because there was a photograph of him on one side in the entire black SS uniform with the Totenkopf, with a cap on, and the other one without the cap, but in the uniform. And I had my money in the back. So when I was paying, I opened wide so everybody could see these photographs. So that was my document. These were my papers. I had no other papers. And now and again, I did hear comments on the side of the queuing women who were queuing, and here I go straight, and I said, look at her, look at that, a Niemczura, popatrz, nie, to byś powiedziała, że Żyduba. When I heard that, I quickly opened the thing and took the money out. That was that. Nobody did anything.
How did you, because it's, it's such a psychologically astute way of playing this situation to your advantage.
Oh, my dear, I could have had 5 Oscars. Don't ask me how. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how. But there and then, I don't think I could ever do it today.
But did you act on instinct, at least at first? Or did you think, okay, so you didn't think it through beforehand?
I often had an instinct that somebody at the back, my eyes were at the back. I felt somebody looking. I felt it. Of course you had an instinct. Many things were done purely by instinct. We were like that. We had eyes around our head, we had ears that, and the fact that I could not queue like everybody else, because first of all I was German, so I don't queue. The ones queuing were the maids who were working for them. You know, these ladies, the German ladies, they didn't go shopping. They had slaves to do that for them. So why should I queue? So I had to use my chutzpah, the sort of thing which is horrible. I mean, horrible. But I had to do it that way. And that's how I did it every single time. Until one fine day, that was before that was when my mother wasn't there yet. No, my mother wasn't there yet. It was her birthday in June. And I thought, oh my God, it's her birthday. What am I going to do? I have absolutely nothing to give her, nothing. What can I do to give her something for the birthday? And I was standing there and looking, and suddenly I saw at the corner on the opposite side of the street, there was a flower woman standing with flowers. You know, the little stand with flowers. Oh, I thought, I'm going to go down and get her some flowers. And I did. I went downstairs. That was when I was still on my own. No, was I then still on my? I don't know whether I was on my own or maybe with the other lady. Because her birthday is in June. So yeah, I think I was on my own. I was still probably on my own. I don't know. I can't remember that exactly. But I knew that I went down to get the flowers for her. And I did. Just went across the street, got the flowers, paid, and went back, finished. She came home. And I remember I got her peonies. And ever since then, when I see a peony, I remember the 17th of June, 1943. Ever since then, I remember that. And I got her the peonies, and she was so thrilled. She said, how'd you get it? I don't know. I said, listen, I went down. It's on the opposite. And I said, okay. A few days later, she comes back, and she is terribly, terribly red and upset and almost crying. And I said, my God Almighty, what happened? What happened to you? Why are you like this? What's happened? He said, it's terrible, it's terrible. What is terrible? She said, well, when I walked in to the house, the caretaker's wife is sitting on the stairs, and she was crying terribly. And I asked her, why is she crying? What's happened to her? And she said the Gestapo came at night and searched the whole, looked for a Jewish girl, and they did the whole place upside down. We had no Jewish girl, we don't know anything, and they were looking for a Jewish girl, they didn't find, so they took my husband, and he is being tortured at the Gestapo. Can you believe this? So, quite obviously, somebody saw me who knew me from before. Because they wouldn't have known like this that I was a Jewish girl. I mean, I looked like any other child in that district. Why would they say I was Jewish? No? Somebody must have known me from before, or remembered, or think that they know me. And the Gestapo came in the middle of the night, like they would do. And who do they go to? To the one person, to the one who is not German. Not only German, but they were all SS, Gestapo, Schutzpolizei, and this Ukrainian thing. So they never went anywhere else, they went to him. And they had no idea, poor people.
Did you have any other encounters of
No,
that kind? So
I
when you
did,
met somebody...
I did, but not that. This was, until today, I have a feeling terrible feeling inside of me when I think of that and I talk about it. Because an innocent man, they let him go, apparently, afterwards. She said that she was asking her, but she knew when she came up, can you imagine? And that poor woman sitting and crying her eyes out, and the whole place upside down. Of course, not finding anyone, so they were so furious, so they took him away. Yeah. Oh, absolutely awful, awful, awful. Poor innocent man. And after the war, not after the war, but when the Russians came, I thought I must go there and I must find out, I must go to these people and so on, but they weren't there anymore. They were not, other people. I don't know what happened to them, but I know that they let him go and then he came back home, but apparently they tortured him. Dreadful.
Tell me about the time when you bumped into a Ukrainian militia man who actually did know you from the past.
Of course, yes. He knew me very well. Oh, yeah. No, not that he knew me very well. He remembered me well. Because he knew me, he saw me. He never spoke to me or anything like that, but he saw me. And he knew that I was a Jewish child playing downstairs with other children, I was going like that. I was going shopping. But I went to another, not to the usual one. I went to another mine, the shops that they had there. And why I went there, I don't know, but I was going to that one. And at a distance of about, I would say, from here to the door, to the main door, okay? From where you are to the main door. While walking, I suddenly spotted him. He was standing and like this, and with a smirk on his face. He had a victim, he had me. Looking straight at me, he was, and with his hands rubbing his other hand, and this terrible smirk on his face. And I thought, that's it. That's it, because he knows me. And so that's I have no escape. And I was still walking, thinking that, walking straight ahead towards him as I was. Thinking, what do? I can't run. If I start running, I was thinking, he'll catch me in half a minute, he'll have me. I can't run. What can I do? Nothing. So I kept walking. Like I walked when these soldiers were standing out. I walked. And I come close to him, and I can never answer. If you ask me now 55 questions, I won't be able to answer a single one. What made me do what I did? I have no idea. I said to him in very loud voice in German, please tell me, where is the house called Organisationsort? Why that, I don't know, but I knew that there was such a building there called Organisationsort. Can you show me the way? Where is that house? In German. And suddenly his hands went down, he smirked, and he stood almost at,
motionless,
like a stone. I said, well, I'm asking you a question. Can you not answer? Where? I'm in a hurry. Where is that house? And he doesn't say anything. I said, can you not understand what I'm saying to you? How long have you been here? 2 years? 1.5 years? And you still don't understand what I'm saying? He didn't didn't say one word. He was completely like a pillar of salt. And meantime, people started gathering around, some people, few people here, and somebody said, I will show you where it is. I know where it is. Some Pole, some man. I said, oh, thank you very much indeed. At least you understand what I'm saying. So where is it? He said, it's just around the corner there, this building. I said, thank you very much. And to him I said, it's about time you understood what people say to you here. And I started walking as if nothing, walked straight. But when I was around the corner, I ran like marathon is nothing. Marathon is nothing. I ran and ran and ran. I don't even know where I went. But I left him standing like that, completely aghast. And don't ask me what made me do that, because I have no idea. I have no idea. Until now, I don't know.
God, this is an amazing story.
No, that is true. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't know until I stood in front of him what I'm going to do. I didn't know. He knew. Oh, like this.
Yeah, but he put himself in the position of you were to be his victim, and you suddenly swapped the roles, and you
I was the victim.
him.
He had a victim. Yeah. He had me, and I was nothing.
Yeah.
He had me, and suddenly that
the roles,
switched.
Exactly.
And he was completely. I'm telling you, he was like a mummified. He was His hands, he was rubbing them like this, and stood at attention almost, and gazing at me, and he was incapable. Whether he even understood, I don't know. Maybe he did understand or not. I have not a sound did he hear. Not a sound out of it. And the more he didn't say anything, the more I raised my voice. I said, listen, I'm in a hurry. Why can't you answer me? Oh my God. When I think of that, I don't know how it could have been. I really don't.
Amazing how a human brain can work.
I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. What made me say what I said? I truly don't know.
Tell me also about another quite incredible encounter with the Katzman. With Katzman family.
Oh, well, I didn't know who they were. I didn't know. Of course, I didn't know that, but it's this woman with 2 children or 3 children. She was with her children. And I saw her sometime shopping or something, but didn't pay the slightest attention, of course. I was always, the only thing I wanted is to do it quickly and to disappear, that's all. So I didn't look around too much. But at that occasion, she approached me and she said, why am I shopping? And a girl, I was, a child. So I said, well, because I have to. No, but why? But I said, because my mother is ill. My mother is not well, so I'm doing this. Oh, she said, and to the children. Look at that, what a lovely little girl. You see, would you do that for me? Her mother is not well, so she goes shopping for her mother. How very nice. How very nice, like that, normal. And so there we were. And she said, would you like to come with us? And not very far from here. Would you like to come and have some, I don't know, orangeade or something? It was summer, I believe. It was summer, yes. And come with us. I said, oh, I don't know if I can. My mother would be very worried. I said I'll be very short. I'll be just a few minutes, really. So I really, no, I won't. just come for a few minutes until you can go. But it's very nice you're such a nice girl. Normally, she spoke in a normal, nothing to fear, put it this way.